With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, guys, at the end of this season, there is a potential opt-out of the collective bargaining agreement. And after seeing star players hold out, some wonder if that will be exercised. Commissioner Silver says, we have a common interest to ensure that contracts are honored. Those are issues we can approach collectively. Kevin?
As is always the best case. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And Fernie Simons out there with Peyton, and it's Little in at the small forward position. And for the Mavericks, the backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Inside form, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee, and it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
So Dallas will get the first possession. And here's McGee. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
So what you look for in the first game, 1, does one team make a statement? And 2, how does the other team react to that?
The pass to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Now here's Hardaway. He's guarded closely. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Now here's Little. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Peyton against Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
Doncic looking it over. Pass to McGee. Here's Finney-Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You talk about a defensive menace. That's Dorian Finney-Smith.
He has a knack for coming up with a big defensive play. Often lines up against the opponent's most important offensive player.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that crew.
Both good from the line that time. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Now here's Simons, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Here's Hardaway. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Dinwiddie, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Dinwiddie against Simons. Passes to Little. Back to Payton. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks leading. Here's Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Grant outside. Pass to Simons. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Simons missing.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Payton against Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Payton with some nice D. Trailblazers trail by 3. Simons with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. No good from Grant. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Here's Doncic. The Blazers getting the bucket. The pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now Little. 9 points last game. Here's Payton.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And a look at the mobile one drive. Driving right into your living room.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Doncic outside. Pass to Hardaway. Kicks to Dinwiddie. Dishes to Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Passes it to Little. At the elbow, Nurkic. Inside. Here's Payton. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Doncic outside. He kicks to Dinwiddie. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Nasir Little picks one up.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother shooters and contain penetration. Always aware of where the ball is on the floor. You could call him an underrated defender.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Wood, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Maxi Kleber in for Dorian Finney-Smith. No good on the second free throw.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Here's Doncic. Portland knocking down that triple moments ago. To the left wing, Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Dallas moving it around. Offensive rebound. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, here is a player with great size and great instincts. It allows Luka Doncic to rebound consistently. Nicely done there.
Lillard against Doncic. Back to Lillard. Kicks it out to Grant. Hyman's trying to break loose. No good from Grant. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals, puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, but I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
A different look for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Winslow comes in for Grant. Sharp's checked in for Gary Payton. And Hart subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now, here's Hart. An 11-point game for him in the win against New Orleans. Hart against Doncic. Here's Bullock. And that one is off. Now Portland takes it the other way. Winslow dishes to Lillard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown, stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
Throw good, Damian Lillard. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on target. A true leader with a winning mindset.
Now, here's Bullock. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Winslow with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Winslow kicks to Lillard. Off target from outside. Dallas leading by 3. Kleba, the pass to Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You love how Powell goes to work on the block, muscles his way to establish himself and deliver.
Lillard against Doncic. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And it's Doncic missing. Trailblazers trail by 3. A pull-up. That one a little long. Over in the corner, Wood. To the inside, Powell. Eubanks grabs the miss. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Hart, that's good.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Lillard against Doncic. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. Feeds to Bullock. Unloads from 9. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. Winslow against Kleba. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That's good from Winslow. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role players.
And that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden-era Rockets.
Right, he's checked in for the Mavericks. He doesn't get the second one. The Mavericks leading. 1:44 left to play here in the first. Pass to Bullock. Portland grabs the miss. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Nobody near Lillard. They get the rebound. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Right, the pass to Wood. And it's blocked. And they recover it. Right outside to the middle. Here's Bullock. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Lillard surveying the D. Passes it to Sharp. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside. And he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan. And he is relentless in his attack.
He's off on the first.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the second free throw, good.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Portland trailing here. Lillard on top, guarded by Wright. Now, here's Hart. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Wright dishes to Bullock. No good on the three. And for Portland, they're shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Portland again missing. Here's Wood. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And the Trailblazers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. Then it's Christian Wood, and it's Wright in at the one. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Lillard from outside. Mavericks with the rebound. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Wood. Here's Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Right from outside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now the pass to Little. Winslow with it. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Grant. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Winslow. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
The Mavericks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Justice Winslow. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Lillard. And Simons has it in the corner. Right against Payton. Grant outside. That's a 2 from Simons. Portland no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 6. Right down low. Makes it off the glass. Wright's got 7 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Simons, rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Wright with it, now guarded by Nurkic. McGee trying to break free. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Wright. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. For Portland, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Simons against Dinwiddie. Out to the wing. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Grant. Wood kicks to McGee. Passes it to Finney-Smith. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers trail by 10. Down low to halt the run. Payton passes to Grant. That one goes. Count it. Grant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, this is why Jeremy Grant's size is important. Stretches out beautifully whenever he's close to the rack.
Pass to Wood. In the corner, right with it. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Doris with the officials calling slightly fewer fouls. It seems like we see a more physical game on the floor. What do you think?
I think it's a change for the better, Kevin. Obviously, you want guys to be safe, but the defense must be allowed to do their job.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Luka Doncic comes in for Wright. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Little kicks to Simons. Wood against Nurkic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his first foul. And so here's Portland. It's a 10-point game. Payton passes to Simons. Clock at 4. This one for 3. Cranes the three-pointer. Payton's got 12 points in the game.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message. They're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Here's Grant. Basket counts. Grant's got 4 this quarter.
But Jeremy Grant has figured out how to be opportunistic on the interior. Nicely done there.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Simons kicks to Little. Grant surveying the D. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Grant the pass to Little. Just his first attempt. The Mavericks pull it in. Woods got his 4th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Doncic. In the dunk by Doncic.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Payton with it. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And no doubt Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Here's Payton. He's got 12. Simons surveying the D. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. No good on the free throw. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hart's checked in. And he's good on the second. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball. Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
In the corner, it's Little. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Sharp's checked in for the Trailblazers.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Trailblazers trail by 10. And here is Hart. Portland moving the ball around. Kleber with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleba. Here's Wood. Clock at 6. Back to Dinwiddie. Over Sharp. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Payton. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Dinwiddie outside. Outside Hardaway. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Grant. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Grant's got 8 points.
Well, Grant has put in a ton of work in the mid-range, and you can see the results right there.
You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Payton outside. Back to Hart. Grant against Kleba. Now here's Grant. T right on him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. Portland also making some changes. Winslow's checked in for Grant. And Lillard subbed in for Josh Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Mavericks leading by 6. Now Doncic. A 35-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Pass to Bullock. Now Kleba. Great D that time from Payton. Trailblazers trail by 6. Here's Sharp. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Doncic kicks to Bullock. Kept alive. Here's Kleba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And when you look at Kleber, for me, his makeup leads you to believe that he's the kind of player you can win with.
GA, this guy has the frame for it. He stands 6'10", 240 pounds. He's one of the best defenders in the league, and nobody talks about that. The key for me is, does his confidence remain high? Because he can stretch it out to 3, and if his confidence doesn't wane, he's a major force.
And the first one at the line is good. Right, he's checked in for Luka Doncic. And he makes both free throws. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard the pass to Winslow. Pass to Sharp. Here's Payton. No good off the back of the rim.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Inside. Back to Bullock. Here's Kleba. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Right against Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Now the feed to Bullock. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Payton, that's good.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period, 2 here in the second.
Right against Lillard. There's the pass to Pop. He feeds it to McGee. Back to Powell. McGee trying to break free. Powell, that's good. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
Back to Lillard. Payton outside. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Sharp, the pass to Winslow. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas leading by 4. 17 seconds left to play in the first half. Lillard against Wright. Pass to Kleba. Back to Wright. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Mavericks on top, up 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Use that length to your advantage. Thanks, Jason. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, welcome back. Ernie Johnson alongside the Jet. That's Kenny Smith. The Diesel, that's Shaquille O'Neal. A lot of big-time action so far in this one. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace with the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Gary Payton II is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Little in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic against Payton to the middle. McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Simons the pass to Little. Back to Simons. Passes it to Payton. Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Simons. Dinwiddie covering. A 3. And Simons is good for 3. Simons has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Dinwiddie outside. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. 6 to shoot. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. And shot on the way. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. McGee's shot is off. And so Payton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 3. Grant, that's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. For the lead, it's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. The 8-footer. Dallas, no good that time either.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
To the paint, the 10-footer. And Finney-Smith gets it to go. Finney-Smith's got 6 points.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Dinwiddie against Simons. At the elbow, Nurkic. Over to the wing. Here's Little. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Little's got his first points in this one.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
To the inside. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Wood, he's checked in for Dallas. And a switch here also for Portland. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Gary Payton. And the Trailblazers with possession here. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Portland moving the ball around. Fades back. Portland again missing. Mavericks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. It's stolen by Little. Simons on the wing. And the pass to Hart. For the lead. Kicks it out to Grant. Hart trying to get open. No good from Grant.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Wood. Another shot. Finney-Smith. 2 points. That one goes. Finney-Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You love the aggressive approach right there. Finney-Smith inside under duress of the contest. Woohoo!
Hart against Doncic. And the shot goes down. Hart's got 5 now.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now here's Simons. 8 points for him. Here's Nurkic. Good D by Wood. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Hardaway passes to Wood. Shoots over Nurkic. Dallas no good that time either. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Damian Lillard's checked in for Anthony Simons. So it's Portland now. It's a 3-point game to the middle. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Pass to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith. He's covered by Grant. Finney-Smith kicks to Wood. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Wood's got 8. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Lillard. Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
It's blocked. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell comes in for Hardaway, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Dinwiddie. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Eubanks is checked in, and that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Lillard from outside. The shot off that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Back to Doncic. Here's Wood. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Bullock missing. Trailblazers trail by 5. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance.
And this is peak Dame, rising, firing, one of the more confident shooters we have in our game.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Wood. Second chance effort. No good from Finney-Smith. And for Portland, they're shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots.
Well, Jeremy Grant doing what is to his strength, which is get out in transition, give yourself an easy opportunity.
Lillard against Doncic. Pass to Wood. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Wright comes in for Dwight Powell. Portland trailing here. Up top, Hart. He has 5. It's Lillard, top of the key. Here's Grant. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
How about the timing on the offensive glass by Jeremy Grant? Always seems to be in the right place.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Right outside. Back to Doncic. Wood in the post. He's got 8. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really, every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Trailblazers?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
Little kicks to Lillard. Kleba with the rebound. Kleba's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Doncic against Hart. Doncic passes to Bullock. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Now here's Little, guarded by Doncic. Hart with it. He's got 5. The wide open shot by Little. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Bullock. Defense right on him. Down low. Kleba. And Grant sends it back.
Well, twice on the pipes. Jeremy Grant says no, sir.
Takes the 3. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
Here's Doncic. Second chance shot. There's the pass to Kleba. And Kleba slams it in.
And how about that defense all over him, and still he's able to get the bucket on the slam.
Hey, Clark, that tells you all you need to know about his strength and determination. Pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. He kicks to Little. Clock at 6. Here's Hart. A shot, no good. Good D by Wood. Inside. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Wright. Doncic has got 15 points.
Well, we're talking about one of the league's best scorers, and the confidence Luka Doncic has in himself to take over is readily on display.
Lillard, bounce pass. .139 left to play in the third. Looking to get back on track here.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
The first free throw is good. JaVale McGee's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Payton's checked in. He's off on the second.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Wood. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot. Even with contact, still able to stay focused and balanced.
Passes it to Hart. Payton with the ball. Back to Hart. It's rebounded by Dallas. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Wood. 11 points in the game. Here's Kleba. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. Lillard finds Payton. Bangs home the trifecta. Payton's got 23 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hart. Little dishes to Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 3-point lead. From deep. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Trailblazers lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd.
It's not going to be easy. Come on. It's not going to be easy. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3, defense.
Jason Kidd moments ago in his huddle getting everyone focused and amped up to take on these next few moments.
Yeah, and an emphasis really on forcing stops. Something Coach did very well back in his day when he was playing. Let's see if they can live up to his expectations.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Out front, it's Finney Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. A backcourt there will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. He dishes it to Nurkic. To the paint. Doncic against Lillard. And there's the pass to Simons. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Payton outside. Back to Lillard. And it's Grant in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, this is a quick and decisive offensive player who's not afraid of contact. Love Tim Hardaway Jr. accepting the contact.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Hardaway hits them both. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. And here's Nurkic. Now Payton. 4 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lillard sinks the triple.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
The Mavericks leading. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. A floater. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Lillard. Outside, Payton. Back to Lillard. Outside, Payton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Tim Hardaway picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. Good on both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now, here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Passes to Dinwiddie. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Three-pointer, Payton. The shot comes out, and the Mavericks going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Hardaway kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway with it. Now Payton defending. Poke loose. 5 to shoot. Buries it down low. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Boy, this guy just finds ways to score. Tim Hardaway Jr. able to finish with contact.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now the pass to Payton. Back to Lillard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Dallas with it. Dallas leading by 3. Doncic outside. Kicks it to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Tries again. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Yep, that one goes in there.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Dallas calls timeout. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Ben Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Kicks it out to Grant. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hardaway passes to Wood. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. To take the lead. It counts. And the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
What's up?
Throw good, Simons.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Passes it to Hardaway. Here's Finney-Smith, stolen by Grant. One-on-one fast break. Here's Little. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Little. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
On the wing, Hardaway. Down low. Here's Doncic. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight. Here's Payton. He kicks it to Little. Back to Payton. To the inside. Grant. No problem on the jumper in close. Grant's got the lead. Back up to 3 now for Portland.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Doncic against Payton. Nurkic with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Little. And that one hits back iron.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Payton kicks to Little. Now the dish to Grant. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for it.
Portland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Back to Payton. And it's Gary Payton the second with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, his ball security flawless in the first half, but since then, it's an absolute disaster.
Dallas making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Dinwiddie outside. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. To the middle, stolen by Grant. Pass to Little. The pass to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on JaVale McGee. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
That one misses. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Hardaway. Some solid defense from Grant. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Simons kicks to Little. Pass to Nurkic. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to McGee. Simons against Dinwiddie. Here's Hardaway. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Dinwiddie finds Doncic. Off target with his 3.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Little can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And they double up Doncic.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And the first one drops.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He could really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels. So dangerous.
And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in. All free throws good from Doncic. Portland trailing here. Now a timeout called by Portland.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And, guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let-up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Here's Grant. McGee with the block. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Simons with the ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Simons drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Doncic dishes to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. The pass to Doncic. 4 on the clock, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Trailblazers now. And for Portland, they're shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Doncic against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Finney-Smith kicks to Dinwiddie. And Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. The 3 for Doncic. Hits the 3-point bomb. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
And what time is it? It's game time. Lillard relishes going to the line in these close ones.
Doncic outside. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Simons the pass to Little. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And he gets it to go.
But how about the competitive nature of Tim Hardaway Jr.? Important spot, no problem.
.124 left in the game. Lillard against Doncic. It's deflected. Lillard the pass to Grant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Hardaway's got his 4th rebound in this one. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, this is a good guy to have at the line, right? The veteran Tim Hardaway Jr., known as a sweet shooter. Let's see him knock this one home.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. Back to Lillard. Six to shoot. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Doncic outside. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. It drops.
Well, there's a reason they trust this guy in big moments. Tim Hardaway Jr., no problem, he says.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Lillard against Doncic. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. 20 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Lillard from outside. It counts! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2.
The absolute last person this team wanted to send to the free throw line in a tough moment is Luka Doncic. He relishes these chances. Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
Little can't hit. It's stolen. Simons from outside. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Doncic fires from way outside. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And Portland has possession. On the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Inside for him, it'll be Finney-Smith and McGee. And it's Doncic in at the point. Here's Nurkic. McGee with the block. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Doncic right side. Lets it go from deep. On the rebound by Nurkic.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Little. Pass to Nurkic. Grant trying to break free, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside Hardaway. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Nasir Little picks one up. First free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. Great action here if you're just joining us about 1 minute into OT. The pass to Simons. Now here's Little. Guarded by Hardaway. Grant at the elbow. Kicks it to Little. Shot clock at 5. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Lillard missing. The Mavericks leading. Here's Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The first one falls. Hardaway hits them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Pass to Simons. And here's Little at the elbow. Nurkic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on JaVale McGee.
A physical big. Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Nurkic. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
And really making the most of his opportunities there tonight. Hasn't been the struggle we sometimes see him go through.
Doncic against Lillard. Now here's Nurkic. He's tightly guarded. There's the triple. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Doncic against Lillard. Another shot. Finney-Smith. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Grant.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 since the end of regulation. Not how they were hoping to start out this overtime period. Hardaway passes to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Lillard. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And what an exciting game here with 3 minutes played so far in overtime. Passes it to Nurkic. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Little. Good D by Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 3. Doncic kicks it in with it. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Inside, and finished off by Nurkic.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. McGee trying to break free. No good from Finney-Smith.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
They get it back. Nurkic kicks to Grant. Nurkic trying to get open. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Boy, Jeremy Grant showing some level-headed poise in the face of a big moment. Big-time shot.
Doncic against Lillard. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Good!
What a beautiful blend of size and athleticism. Boy, Tim Hardaway Jr. is doing work inside.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Little can't hit.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And they double up Doncic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Trailblazers now.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're down by 5. 11 seconds left to play in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Here's Lillard. A 3 off the inbound. Laces one from 3.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game. Lillard from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.